It's a long, cold walk on most March days to the middle of campus at Fordham University. That walk from the garage to the old gym is only a few hundred yards. On some days, it just feels longer. This same walk is made by thousands each year, on the same Sunday, down the same path, towards the same big game. While parts of the Rose Hill Gymnasium have been updated over the years, the important parts, the steps, the stone walls, the hallways surrounding the court, all the parts that have absorbed the legacy of the New York Catholic League and the legends the league has produced, largely remain the same. Then there's another walk, one that very few get to take. It's the Coach's Walk. Patrick Massaroni made this walk for the first time in 2018, when in his fourth season as head coach, he made history with the program's only second CHSAA City Championship. On Sunday, Massaroni and his team were 32 minutes and a few dozen steps down the hollowed halls from pulling off something the program could never have dreamed of, winning 2 titles in a row. Towards history, Massaroni walks.
Hey, Championship Sunday. All right, Championship Sunday. For some of you guys, it's your first time. Some of you second. All right, for some of us coaches, 4th, 5th, whatever it is, got to be locked in. No regrets when you get out of here, guys. Doesn't matter who has the most points today. Doesn't matter who has this, who has that. A win is what matters, okay? It is time, guys. It's time. We worked so hard for this, all right? So hard to get to where we're at. Handle the physicality. They're going to try to punk you. That's what they're going to try to do. Handle the physicality. Have fun with it, okay? There's 2 teams left. Have fun with this moment, okay? Stay together the whole time. We've been together all season. Wins and losses, we stay together. We have good times, we have bad times. Be about that we over mindset. We over me. They ask for you guys, and do not let them go ahead and take that title. That's yours. Let's go. Come on. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win.
All of the pressure in the world rested on Stepinac's shoulders leading into the opening tip on Sunday. As many predicted, they were supposed to win, which if you know anything about the Catholic League, nobody is supposed to ever win a championship. But the Crusaders walked into the court on Sunday, chasing destiny. And while talk was talked, Stepinac wasn't going to just walk the walk. They were going to do what they do best. They were going to run. Boogie Fland delivers a message early on. Opening possession in the lane around a defender. Only Fland, the Kentucky-bound star, had the Crusaders off and running. And Coach Pat Massaroni wanted more. Next trip down the floor, a runner. The floater is good. Crusaders open up their lead. Nazareth will go in the lane and finish. Elijah Witter gets Nazareth on the board. Later, Fland gonna pull up. 3-pointer is knocked in. A big start for the superstar. Nazareth tries to respond. Later in the first, corner 3 is knocked down. Tristan Rogers connects. Later in the first, Fland still going strong. This time, giving the ball up, Braylon Ritvo knocks down a 3. He earned all tournament honors, scoring 11 points. Crusaders looking to close the first quarter strong. They do with a move in the lane, the finish, Hassan Koureissi, only a sophomore, the N1. Stepinac led 16-11 after 1. On the other end, it was the defense. Koureissi blocks that shot out of bounds. More good defense here. In the lane, batted around. Jervis gets the ball, pushes up the floor. The sophomore, in transition, Fland. Watch this. Up, under, around traffic, and in. Again, only Boogie Fland. Timeout, Nazareth, as they fall down by double digits. Later in the first, Jervis gets the feed in the lane, misses, but Koureissi there to clean it up. Both players had 15 points and 7 rebounds. Now, Fland, before halftime, misses a 3, but cleaning it up once again is Koureissi. Final minutes, Transition, Danny Carbuccia. The finish from the feed from Jervis. Carbuccia had 4 points and 5 assists. Later, off the offensive rebound, three-pointer knocked in by Ritvo. Ice in his veins, Stepinac in control. Before halftime, Nazareth would make their run. Rogers this time finishes on the feed from Highland Rollins, and Stepinac took a 32-24 lead at the half. Nazareth wouldn't go down quietly, even with Boogie Fland getting ready for maybe his final half of basketball in the Catholic League. On the drive, this time Carbuccia finishes on the left side. Carbuccia, so good going to the basket, but so was Nazareth. And here, the N1 finish, knocked in by Joseph Jennings, gave them some life. More life from Nazareth. A 3-ball in the corner, knocked down by Rogers. Rogers had 11. Nazareth closed the deficit to 3 on that play. A beautiful finish by Jennings. And the crowd was alive. Stepinac, though, wouldn't let it last. And who else? Boogie Fland, the pull-up jumper. Later in the third, Stepinac on the run. Inside out, and then here, Ritvo finishes with the foul, hits the deck, helped up by his team. Stepinac pushes their lead back to 7. And then later, Fland, just toying with the defenders. Step back 3, nothing but net, and Fland is starting to feel it. Stepinac now blowing the game open. Koureissi into the corner. Back to Koureissi on the feed from Carbuccia, who was terrific distributing the ball. More good team basketball here. Extra pass in the lane, and the finish, Jasiah Jervis. Stepinac takes a 10-point lead into the fourth. And the fourth quarter became a coronation for the Crusaders, and just more time to appreciate the greatness of Fland. He had 19 points in the contest to earn MVP honors. Carbuccia, later in the fourth, drives, kicks it out to the corner. They left him wide open, and Jasiah Jervis makes them pay. And then this one did it. Ritvo, in transition, gives it up. Jervis fouled, N1 hits the floor. The Crusaders are alive and on their way to winning back-to-back city titles. The celebration on the sideline for Stepinac begins in the final seconds as the starters are checked out. When the final horn buzzes, for the first time ever in 914 history, a team from Westchester goes back-to-back as city champs.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most valuable player of the 2024 CHSAA Player from Stepinac, Boogie Fland.
While Stepinac now has 3 city championships in its modern era, there will forever be wonder about the what-ifs. The controversy that cost them a shot at a title in 2017. The lead they couldn't hold in the 2019 final. The championships that were likely lost due to COVID, and losing to a hungry Hayes team in 2022. But those defeats may have shaped this team and this coaching staff. What can't be disputed is this unthinkable run the program is on, one that in Westchester can only be compared to the Mount Vernon teams of the 1970s. The star players, they've earned star treatment and forever changed the perception of Westchester County basketball. While Boogie and Braylon leave, it's evident the next stars of the county have already arrived. One day, planning to lead a walk to their history.